everyone. Thank you all for joining in the session. Now, this session is a part of the series that we are doing on personal interview and GD experience of the current as well as the alumni students of top B schools. And today we have Aditya here with us from NMIMS, who's going to be sharing his personal interview experience, the questions that we put forward in front of him, how he answered it, and how you guys can go about preparing for your personal interview. So hello Aditya, welcome to the session. Thanks for joining us once again. Thank you.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you for giving me this platform. Thank you.
Thank you. So guys, before we start off with with Aditya going ahead and describing to you his personal interview experience, I would request all of you to subscribe to the channel Unacademy_Ritu Dudhoria on Telegram for your complete BARC preparation. Like, share, and subscribe. Okay, so let's get started, guys. So the questions that you see on your screen, these were the questions that Aditya was asked. So he's going to tell you, and these are the common questions, guys. Why MBA? Why sales and marketing? What does a typical day look like? What are your strengths and weaknesses? So Aditya, it's all yours. I'm sure the students are waiting to hear from you. Go ahead.
Thanks a lot, ma'am. Thanks a lot. So just a heads up, whatever I'm going to tell is not based only on NMIMS. I've also attended different personal interviews from MBA Gurgaon. I've also done it through CAP IIMs. I've done it through IMT Ghaziabad. These whatever I say is a culmination or a combination of all the different experience that I had. Going forward with it, guys, before going into a personal interview, always get your CVs ready. CVs are something that's really important because 50 or 60% of the questions is going to be from your CV. So do not put in anything that you're not confident in your CV. If you have a work experience, there's a lot of questions that is going to be on work experience, and I always get this question that what kind of questions are going to come up based on work experience. Don't worry, guys, they're not going to ask you code or write a complex code if you're working in IT. It's more about what you learn from a management sense when working when during your working period. Say for example, they asked me, what are the three important things that you learn from your time at a particular company? You have to come up with different answers like, okay, you learned working in teams. I have to give a situation for it. You'll have to mention about how you learn time management, and how to support that with a different, a different situation in which you use that. So work experience questions is very common for people with work experience, even if you have 1, 2, 3, or even more years of work experience.
Okay, that's really great. So Aditya, when it comes to the CV, and thank you for guiding the students on that. Now, when it says the one question that a lot of students get asked, and even they have to fill in their applications, is why MBA? Why this institution? Why sales and marketing? Write a special SOP for finance. Write a special SOP for sales and marketing. So, what would be your answer to these questions?
So that's a great question, ma'am. Why MBA is a very important question. They put you right on the spotlight by asking this question. And there's a different version to this question also. They might ask you that, okay, what's your CTC right now? After your CTC, after you join MBA, you're going to just get 1 lakh or 2 lakh more. So why would you want to do an MBA? So always remember, guys, I don't know what is the inherent motivation for you guys to do an MBA, but my inherent motivation was to learn about business, to be self-sufficient in future, so that I can learn the different concepts of how to run a company, how to run an organization, and then use it in the future for me. So always try to base your answer around that. Telling that, okay, I do it for the pay, I do it for the fame. I've heard a lot of questions. I've heard a lot of answers like these, and that will not get you anywhere. So basically, you have to say that MBA gives you a structured thought about how you are going to approach any problem in an organization, how the organization runs, and the different cross-functional or cross-departmental knowledge that you get. Because when you're studying MBA, you're not studying only one part of it. You study marketing, you study sales, you study HR, you study finance, operations, all of which are very, very, very important for running a business. And it changes you as a person completely. It's a completely liberating experience. That is what you should answer for why MBA.
Okay, that's really great, Aditya. So, drawing on your personal motivation as well as the professional aspects that you would like to learn. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay.
And always keep going for the second question that ma'am asked about why sales and marketing, why any other specialization. It's very common nowadays to follow the crowd and do whatever the crowd is doing. So please don't do that. Please, when you get a call, you're from the top B schools, you're within the top 5% of the population that wrote the competitive exams. So try to use it, try to do a lot of research on, okay, what is sales and marketing? Talk to someone, connect on LinkedIn and ask them, hey sir, my name is Aditya. I want to learn about what real sales is, what real marketing is, what your day-to-day operations will be. So please go into the organizations, or go, if you know someone, talk to them and find out what their day-to-day life is as an operations manager, sales or finance manager, which will also help you to make a good SOP, like ma'am told, and will also give clarity to you so that you can choose the best specialization.
Okay, that's a really good tip, especially for all the freshers out there who do not know about it. They should obviously try and connect with people. Okay, that's a really great tip, Aditya. Thanks a lot for that. And Aditya, when you were asked these questions and you gave your answer, like why sales marketing, why MBA, were you asked cross questions as well? Like, did they pick up on it further, or were your answers accepted?
Yeah. So there are different types of interviews. So I remember in one particular interview, which I would not like to tell you the college.
Okay.
So it was a very stressful interview. Whatever I asked, they always told that how would you know, and okay, whom did you talk to? How did you know? No, it does not work like this. Or else one person in the interview panel will be playing this phone. So all of these are, it's all done to test you about, how you react in pressure, in the pressure situation. So please don't be put off by that. Even after in that interview, they treated me that way. I still got selected. And I didn't take that college, but I still got selected, and nothing to worry about. Just be true to whatever you're answering and be very, very clear. Look the person in the eye and be a little, don't be aggressive. Be a little authoritative in your voice.
Yes.
It should be it should be balanced. It should not be too soft. It should not be too aggressive also.
Okay, that's great. And at the same time, when you put across through these stress interview questions, you should not suddenly change your body language as well, which kind of
Exactly.
shows that you're getting affected.
Yes.
Yes, that's really good. What are your strengths and weaknesses? This is the most the $1 million preparation question.
Yeah. Every maybe thinking about it now, every personal interview that I've gone to has this question. So it's always there.
Yeah.
So I think strengths also a lot of people can answer. But one thing to be very, very wary about while answering the strengths question is to not brag about yourself. Because you can have any strength. Say maybe you might be a good orator, a good communicator, but try to bring that in a very in a manner that is not too aggressive or not too bragging, because no one likes someone who brags.
Exactly.
The more important part over here is how you answer the weaknesses.
Okay.
So I've heard that a lot of people try to, answer smartly to this weakness question. Guys, when they're asking you, they really want to know your weakness. It's not like, hey, I have trust issues, I overwork a lot. All those answers are not answers. You'll get found out. There are people in the organizations or in the coaching industry or in the teaching industry for years together.
Correct.
So they know they would have gone through this. Please do not do that mistake. I've seen a lot of my friends doing this mistake and not getting selected. I have made them also, during my first or the second interview. But say for example, my weakness was, if I can say, I was very bad at multitasking. So I would never know how to do 2-3 tasks at one time, and that's very important in an organization because you'll have to collaborate with different departments,
Yes.
and also think about your own work on that day. So I just told them, I told them the truth that I'm very bad at multitasking. My productivity goes down when I'm asked to multitask. But then I also told them that what steps am I taking to, solve that issue.
Correct.
So it's very important for you to tell the steps that you're taking to, solve that problem.
Yes, and not wait for them to ask. It's something that you should put it along with your answer.
Yes, yes.
Okay, that's a really good point. What about situational questions? What sort of situational questions are asked?
Yeah. Say, for example, I will try to answer this question like from my different experiences from different, colleges. So I was asked, I'm from Bangalore, and in one interview, they asked me that if I was the chief minister of Karnataka, what would I do to, what would I do to improve the water shortage problem in Karnataka? So that is also representative, like where in the sense that there was a different Kaveri water dispute that was happening, and there's a huge hue and cry about it at that time around 2016, 2015 in Karnataka.
Correct.
And also in 2019, 20. So all of that was there. So you have to be very wary about what's happening. They also ask you, they also put you in different situational questions, like say for example you're a brand manager, say for example you're a marketing manager, where would you spend your money? So all of these questions might also come into picture. It is not mandatory that you give a right answer. It's very tough. No one can give right answers to every questions, but please think out loud and tell them what you're thinking. Take them through the process of your of your thinking process, so they will know what is happening in your mind. Everyone wants a structured approach. That's what they want.
Yes, okay, that's really great. So, Aditya, did you love all these questions that you've said? They are common questions that come. So, did you prep for them beforehand? How was your preparation? Can you tell us what to expect when it comes in preparation? Now, from now, what should they do until the interview?
Yeah. So I also had this problem where I was not very confident. One thing that I always did was to stand in front of the mirror and tried answering questions. So I know this is a very cliched way of preparing, but it really helps. So it gives you confidence to talk by looking at yourself. So you come out as a confident part of yourself. Confidence is the key to any interview or any group discussion or anything. So watching your body language, watching how you talk, watching how your hands move is very important when you stand in front of a mirror.
Yes.
Secondly, I also had joined coaching classes where they gave me mock JD and TI. That really helped me because I went through around 6 to 7 mock PIs and around same 5 to 6 different JDs. So I knew I was put in different tough situations by the mock PI, or by the person who was taking the mock PI. So I was actually accustomed to the different kinds of questions they might ask me. Uh, and I also spoke to my seniors. I spoke to people who went to different colleges. I mean, I connected with them on LinkedIn also, and I asked them what kind of questions did they encounter.
Yes.
So I was prepared for about 70 to 75% of the questions that they already asked me. So something new, you should know how to tackle it, but it's very basic. You should never go into a situation where you'll completely be thrown off guard. So please prepare well in advance, and you will be thrown off guard once or twice in an interview. Try to take it easy, try to breathe, and then answer the question.
Okay, that's really good. So one thing I really liked about Aditya and his experience through both the GD and PIS, guys, that you did a lot of research, Aditya. You put in a lot of effort. So when you said you connected with people on LinkedIn, or you should connect, you asked your seniors, you got in touch with your friends, you had mock GDs, you had mock PI. So there was a lot of interviews, a lot of preparation that you put in. It's not like, okay, these are the questions. I'm just going to think about it one night before, kind of prep my answers and go there and sit. Anyway, I think I'm pretty convincing. So it's not that, right? You have
Yeah,
to
and one thing to remember is we always think that no one will, reply to us on LinkedIn or in public
yeah.
forums. It's not that. People are more than happy to help. You just have to reach out.
Yes.
Please reach out.
That's really great. Thank you so much, Aditya. I cannot say, and I'm sure I'm saying this on behalf of all the listeners. We cannot thank you enough for being with us and sharing your experience, guys. Aditya has, shared his experience with us, but you have to take this forward. You have to learn from it. Please put in the amount of effort that he has put in if you want to be at a position where he is today. So thank you so much, Aditya, and thank you for the motivation that you've given our students as well. So I would like all of you to be seen on this wall this year, next year. So guys, please take the subscription using the code Ritu MBA. Join the special classes. As Aditya said, guys, coaching, you need to get that mock GD, you need to get that mock PI experience. So do take, there are a lot of courses on GD, PI, VAT which are running on Plus. You just need to use the code Ritu MBA and enroll. Batches starting almost every day. Select the plan that best works out for you for CAT 2021 for 2021 GDPI VAT preparation, and apply the code Ritu MBA. See you for more such videos, guys. Watch out this series. We had Aditya with us, we had Vaishali with us, and a lot more who would come here and share their experience with you. So, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you, Aditya, once again, and I will see you all soon. Thank you. Take care.
Thanks a lot, man.